All hell breaks loose yesterday at a Thornton Township board meeting. I have a video that I'm going to show you guys, and you're going to see a total and complete brawl with, several men fighting. There is violent blows that are being thrown. This is a packed room. We have senior citizens in the room and all. And it's out of control. Tiffany Henyard, she's going to run up on the brawl. She's going to be thrown to the floor. She's going to injure herself somehow. The community activist that stands up, his name is Jedediah, I believe. He, in my opinion, was totally out of control for calling Tiffany out of her name. This is kind of the onset of this brawl, right? Because he called her out of her name. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video because I want to get you guys' opinion. And at the end, I'll chime back in and I'll give further thoughts on this video. Let's take a look.
The rest of my time, because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would better take a vote that we're gonna exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the new member of Omni. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye. You gone, bitch.
And so you guys were able to watch that debacle of a board meeting in Thornton Township, right? And you were able to see, I hope, the total disrespect, the shame that those so-called leaders, representatives of the Black community, look at the shame that they brought to the Black community. Tiffany Henyard, you've done nothing but bring shame to that community ever since you filled that position. The two positions, that's all you've done. It's a cry and a shame that you as a young Black woman, you're in a very powerful position, a very powerful seat, and you don't even know what to do with it. This actually lends credence. It bothers me because it lends credibility to what Trump and his followers, his minions are saying about the DEI and how that policy, was put into place to do nothing aside for put people in positions that don't qualify for them. Because you definitely have not said anything, but you are incompetent of manning that post that you have. That's all you have said with your actions, not with your words, but with your actions. That's all I have read, and that's all I've heard from you since you've been in that position of power. And it's very saddening again, because I feel like for as many steps forward that we take as a people, it is Black people like you and so many others that get in very powerful positions that set us back. Because again, now this lends credence to, their argument to say that you Black people don't know, you're not ready. You've arrived and you're still not ready. You're not capable of handling these duties because nobody wants this type of behavior as their representation. Nobody wants that. And so and to Jedediah, the the community activist that stood up, I felt like that was very distasteful of you as a Black man to stand up to call this woman that derogatory name. You did a fabulous job just reading her and pointing out her BS, okay? Calling her out on her BS. You did a fabulous job. You did not have to end on such a sour and nasty note. You're pointing your finger at her, but you went just as low. you stoop just as low as she is to call her that name. And I just feel like it was totally unnecessary. And I feel like a lot of, what you did was very calculated, right? It was very strategic. I don't know if you're trying to get your 5 minutes of fame by stirring the pot, by agitating, the situation, because that's kind of what I gathered from you. I do understand that a lot of you activists are kind of falling out of the sky now. I think you guys realize that there's a pretty hefty price tag attached to that so-called work, right? And you know that you can go and you can get non-for-profit organizations and you can milk that cow as well. I question a lot of you guys' motives, right? I felt like, again, that was very distasteful and so unnecessary. Tiffany Henry boyfriend, they're saying that he's the leadership or over some kind of youth program, and it troubles me to think that a man that has no self-autonomy, that has no self-control, no self-discipline, that can't think practical and logical in a situation, that has no problem-solving skills other than his fist, that troubles me to think that you're over any youth program. So I just feel like all of this, that whole party over there of yours, Tiffany, is a total debacle. And my heart goes out to the people of that township. I'm not going to drag this on, but again, it troubles me, it bothers me to think that we've come so far, and every time we take 2 steps forward, we take 5 backward, when people like you, Tiffany, and like I said, so many others, the list is very long, you get in positions and you disgrace it in such a way, in the name of Black people. Because again, you are, the represent or the public representation of us. Because I don't think you represent all Black women or men, not carrying yourself in that manner. So that's not what I'm saying, but I'm sure if you're, everybody catch my drift. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. You guys let me know what you think about the video. Get in the comment section, leave comments, and I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.